Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Last time we began the class trial to figure out the murderer of Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student, who died a very horrible, grisly death. As we began investigating and debating with each other during the class trial, we've come to the tentative conclusion that Nagito might have committed suicide. We think, possibly. Not entirely sure yet. We're trying to work through all the details right now. So far, things are kind of lining up to suggest that maybe this was all staged by Nagito. We're not really sure yet, though. Monokuma did make a comment at the very end of last time, like, are you sure? Like, you just don't want to believe it because you're not ready to believe it that someone in your group could have done this.
And as we discussed, I think that is true, that nobody does want to believe that somebody else could do it.
Correct.
At the same time, it is looking like there's actual honest-to-God evidence supporting that Nagito might have done it to himself. So it's like
Very
a weird
true.
combination of things. Where,
Yeah.
But Fuyuhiko seems tentative to accept it, mostly because it seems outlandish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the method of his murder is so brutal that I get why Fuyuhiko's like, why would you do that?
Like,
yeah. Like a Rube Goldberg machine murder kind of that happened. I mean, literally he set up dominoes to start a fire. So there's a lot going on. Fuyuhiko's having a hard time wrapping his head around it. Monokuma's trying to sow dissent, and Monami is fighting back, it seems. When Monokuma made that remark, she's like, you can't do that. You can't try and like interfere with this shit. So she was very quiet for a little while and is acting very determined and is like, hey everybody, don't think about trying to get out of here because that's what Monokuma wants you to think is going to happen. And everyone's like, shut up, Monami. I don't care. So, which is very frustrating. But last time, right where we left off last time, we were starting to discuss the spear of Gungnir that appeared to have possibly been the killing blow for Nagito, or at least like, you know, the one that kind of helped wrap it up, you know. And how he would have stabbed himself after being like binding himself to the ground and then stabbing his right hand that he'd been doing everything with.
Exactly. The series of events is a little dubious because you can't do things in a certain order.
Yes.
But that complicates things.
Yeah.
It's like you can't have stabbed your hand before you tied your legs.
Right.
You can't have done the spear before you stabbed your hand. So it's just trying to figure out how things happen.
So far, the evidence seems to suggest the timeline, though. Like, as we were looking at the evidence, we can kind of parse out the order of operations, at least so far. And I think what's happening with the spear is he had the spear suspended up in the rafters, in the girders, and that like it was weighted to fall on him at some point whenever he was finished with everything.
What people can't see is that you're clenching your fist to
physical.
indicate that he was holding on to something.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. I just wanted to share that just because I'm literally watching you do it.
So he was probably actually holding on to the spear the whole time by the rope with the weight, as he was doing everything else, and then at the end just went whoop and just like opened his hand and just like dropped it on him. But I'm jumping ahead a little bit. They haven't figured that out yet. They're about to do that right now.
Let's do it right now.
I think it's gonna be
What do
blood
we
on
got?
blood on the left hand. I hope. Survival knife. Blood on the left hand.
There it is. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
Yes.
That was very touching.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
That's
He was
correct.
only able to move his left hand. But his left hand was also tied up. Then that rules out his left hand.
That might be the one.
That might be the
If that's
one.
the case, the
Yeah.
only other way is...
He used his teeth?
She really wants him to use his
Or maybe
teeth.
he used his front tail.
Okay.
Again.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you saying?
It's gotta be that
Watching
earlier
Sonya
one.
is freaking awesome!
All right, y'all.
All right.
Grisly death.
Grisly murder. Also, can we not read that Akane has been sexually harassed, assaulted, and groomed? Like,
Yeah, that's canon.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it seems pretty...
that's explicitly canon,
Okay,
unfortunately.
good.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we missed in her free time events.
Whoa!
Yay! Yeah, no, it's rough.
Yeah.
Her whole family life is really rough.
God, yeah. It's been suggested from very early
Yeah.
on. So, God. But also, they're 15. I guess, I don't know. That's not an excuse, but also, anyway, let's continue. Oh, sorry, I just blew right through those.
How did Nagito stab himself with his... Let's work together. When the spear stuck, his right hand was covered by the...
He was only able to move, but his left hand was...
get
And
me
that
there.
rules out his left hand.
I think I'm shooting out. It does
No,
not.
that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Whew, I was doing a lot of fancy finger work.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Exactly.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural blood stain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
This.
A fist.
Yes.
It was
Gripping.
gripping. Please nobody
see.
comment on that.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm
Exactly.
and the back of his hand.
Because he was holding the rope. Yeah.
Was he grabbing
We've
his
just been
front
sitting
tail?
here
I knew
holding
she was-
fists.
She
Yes.
was gonna fucking say
Yeah.
that. What did
No,
you say?
I said we've just been sitting here with fists,
Yes,
like for the
hold-
past
going like this.
full episode. Yeah.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
And that's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think?
Oh.
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
She was just thinking, everybody.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
What section of the spear was he holding on to?
He's holding onto the cord. Yeah.
I see. That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here
Ended up on his
ended up
hand.
getting on Nagito's left hand.
Hey, look,
Yep.
it's an image.
Wow,
we got
look-
a full-ass
We
image
got
on
a
it.
picture now.
Yeah.
Hey.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
No, we're
No.
not.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry.
Chiaki's like, this
of
isn't
course
my
this
role.
mystery
Yeah.
will not be solved that easily.
Yeah.
This is Nagito's role. Why are you forcing me into
Yeah, it's so
Nagito's
true.
role?
Oh, Chiaki.
Nagito is gripping the cord extending from the butt of the sphere with his spear.
I keep
not
wanting
sphere.
to say sphere too.
Yeah, spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear? Girder.
Everybody.
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time? At a time like this, how about we stick to The plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once.
Yeah.
That's a long plan name.
How about one step at a time?
One step at a time.
Hey!
What does that mean?
There you go.
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up, and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So, if it's just before that... That's it. Could it be the state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment?
I'm gonna have to spell something out, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Is it gonna be girder? What do we think? If I put these things, if we put those together and think about
girder?
it, yeah.
They're gonna make it really long and annoying.
I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and the state it was in before it stabbed Nagito.
Hanging girder. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's find out. How many levers?
Oh, it's a logic dive.
Okay, thank goodness.
All right, I can do that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Given that we're like ceiling hanging girder.
How do I jump again? That's how I... There we go. Okay. This is how I go fast. Okay.
You got this.
I got this. We just needed to dive into our brains for a bit. And
Yeah.
think about it. Just think about it.
Just think about it. Don't have any mental blockers.
No,
Mental
no.
blue blockers.
Ooh. I do have a couple of those, though. Ooh, they come up really fast, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no, stop! Don't do that.
They're mean.
And
Jump.
I jump. Oh, for a second, I
Question
thought I had
one.
to jump there.
Where was the spear just before it was impaled? It impaled Nagito.
It was above Nagito. Yeah. Come on.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Oh, this one
Ooh,
moves.
Yeah, these are tricky.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Wow,
that one's
no, that one, just
that one was
followed
really
me.
coming for you.
There was nothing I could do about that one. This one, no. 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 Oh.
Ooh.
They switch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're too powerful.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, next
Question
one.
2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito?
Ceiling girder.
Girder.
Girder. Like the Pokemon.
Girder.
And also the literal building material.
Yes, that too.
That the Pokemon is named after.
But the Pokemon is misspelled, making it unique.
Yeah. Oh, more of these, huh? More. Ooh.
Not a big fan of the Pokemon
No, I don't-
girder.
No, it's ugly.
Yeah, that whole line. Like,
That-
girder's, I guess, fine. Conkeldurr, not so much.
No, I don't like any of them.
What
Okay.
item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord.
Shit! I gotta die. Wait, the spear's cord.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Woo!
Sorry, it said the rope on Nagito's right hand. I was like, rope! And I'm like, wait, that's the wrong side!
Yep.
Also, it's not called a rope, it's called a cord. Cord. I made it.
Ooh. Congratulations.
You did it. I only ran into 4 things.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Yes! And there's blood up there.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying
I think
face
that's
up.
relevant.
It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him.
Yep.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Oh yeah, and as it came down, it would have left the blood mark from his bloody hand.
Exactly.
Around it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Mm-hmm.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
It's true.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then this is for real?
Yeah, Fuyuhiko was like,
He's like, there's
really
no
thought they
way.
were off base here.
Yeah.
Well, because
Really
sorry.
committed suicide?
because it's ludicrous.
It is.
Yeah,
Well-
it is a truly wild conclusion to reach.
It's true, but I mean, we know that Nagito's thought process is entirely like completely different and aberrant from anyone else in this group.
But that begs the
So-
question: what was he thinking?
Yeah,
and
that's
like
that was my question. Why? Like,
Yeah.
what was he thinking when he went through all of this? What was he trying to do? Trying to prove, or trying to instill in us, make us do? Like, I don't know what his reasoning is.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
That's not usually his thing, though, right? I mean, he's trying to steer us towards hope.
yeah.
So,
But in the time leading up to this, post the funhouse, he seemed to have given up on hope.
that's very
Sort
true.
of. That's not quite true. He kept saying that he'd figured out a way for hope to win out, but that there was no hope on the island.
Yeah, he'd given up on what was going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, on this game and everything. Yeah.
He just got really polarized there because he always like this game doesn't work. This is all ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've given up on hope. But at the same time, he was very much like
Hope's still gonna win out.
hope is gonna win. Despair will lose. We're I don't know.
I mean, and that would make sense to be like, I'm done playing this game to commit suicide. To be like, this is an ultimate fuck you to Monokuma. I am the victim and the black end. And yeah, it's like,
But the result
He's
there is if they get
breaking
it
the
wrong,
game.
they all die.
that's true. Yeah.
So was that the aim, or was the aim for them to get it right?
I mean, the aim could have been for them to get it right, and because he has hope in them. Although he had said that he didn't really he didn't have hope in Hajime anymore, because he's a reserve student. He's not an ultimate anything, but he did still have hope for everybody else, that they would always come out and come out on top, and hope would always because wouldn't that then truly make him the ultimate stepping stone? But again, to what end though? Yeah, so unless there's something within here that we still need to find out that will reveal the larger picture more clearly, or if I know that Chiaki had made a comment a couple episodes back about what if there's something still set up and rigged by Nagito what if there's another trap that hasn't been triggered yet, and there's something else still going on that we haven't even encountered yet that is going to happen, and that his death is just a part of that in some way. So I don't know.
And not to lead this at all, but one thing I do need to bring up is we got here kind of quick.
We got here really fast. Yeah.
Considering how these trials normally go.
Yeah.
So,
What
does that mean?
Yeah, that is true. We got here really fast.
His goal was to get us all executed.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm not sure.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez. And I started to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. I completely
He does have
underestimated his capacity for malice.
Wow, look at his custom X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he were here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
No, nice.
Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
All done by him. So it was not all done by him?
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I think Nagito did kill himself, but there are things that are not adding up yet.
It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide. But why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is? Or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right.
No.
It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
No.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
No, wait.
That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
No, wait, everybody.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
No! Happy? Is this happy?
I mean, in his mind, they just get to go home.
They just leave.
So.
Yeah, so he gets to leave.
And
so
also, none of them have to die, because if Nagito did it...
then
so
that's
yeah,
it.
frankly, with a class trial, that would be the happiest outcome.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
I don't like how you're being so leading about it, Monokuma.
Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
I mean, I guess that's true.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Are we gonna just like... This is kind of us breaking the game a little bit too. Because if we've come to the conclusion that Nagito is the Black and that he committed suicide, and that we could vote and say that he did it, which seems to be true, and Monokuma was like, you want to do that, right? You want to vote on him? Oh, and just be like, let's ignore all of these other loose ends and weird threads that don't make any sense. And what if we just instead keep arguing about those? They don't even really fully pertain to who killed Nagito, because Nagito killed Nagito. So it's not breaking the game, I guess.
Yeah, sorry,
it's
the
just...
reason I'm making a face is because, like, I'm not sure that's breaking the game.
No, but it's deciding to keep going even though we have reached a conclusion. We're just deciding not to vote, which is an interesting approach. I guess, position to be in here. I don't know what I'm getting at. I don't really know. I just find it fascinating that Monokuma's like, okay, let's move along, and
seemed a little pissed when they didn't.
Yes.
Did a whole yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. What's he gonna do? Ugh.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
Oh?
Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death. A piece of evidence that even he couldn't have messed with.
Wait, what is Sonia's account? Okay.
Getting the bombs.
Monokuma's account.
Knew all along the bombs were fake.
Okay. What was the question? What is the thing here?
What is a piece of evidence that even Nagito couldn't have messed with?
I don't know. And let me look at these again.
Mm-hmm.
Spear of gun gear, we know we missed. Okay. The blood on the girder, the Monokuma panels, the oil lighter, the MP3 player that was blaring music. He would have set that up beforehand. Sorry, Sony's account found that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monami apparently was peeking the whole time. Monokuma's account knew all along the bombs were fake, apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Okay. Monami's notebook. According to Monokuma, Monami can't write. I mean, maybe this? I'm struggling here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple different ways it could go. It could be that he didn't know that the bombs were fake.
I was thinking that.
Although he claimed he did in his video.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Monokuma's special poison. I don't think this piece of blue paper relates yet. Or the gas mask and gloves. The Hope Speak Academy files filled with all 16 students participating in the school trip due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile. Looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is.
Mm-hmm.
We did know that, but Nagito said that he figured out who the traitor was. We're running out of time, by the way.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you want to pick one?
Pick this one.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see what happens. I think it might be wrong, though.
Crap!
No. Chiki's worried about something else. Piece of evidence that he couldn't even mess with. Oh, I got 3 minutes back.
I see!
Oh, I was right.
Sorry, what did you present? I was looking
Is it
away.
about the Monokuma file?
Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
The victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that the cause of death isn't listed.
Yeah.
The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp.
It just says cause of death.
Yep, and then it just describes Nagito.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file?
Do I have to spell out cause of death? Sweet.
Hangman's Gambit?
Jesus.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, it
yeah.
is cause of death.
Okay.
At least we know.
All right. There's
We'll
a
need
bunch
that
of
U in a moment
U's.
and the A.
Here, let's just do this. Oh shit. Oh, did I put it in?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you can use the U's.
I need an S. And
Ease.
Oh.
There's some
Bunch of
chaos
E's.
going
There's
on.
a little bit of chaos going on.
There's some O's. Get those O's.
I just need to...
Some F's. Just go ahead and take that one. Yep.
Everyone's gonna hit each other. I hate this one so much. I want this. Oh my sweet god.
There's
E.
yeah, God, I just hit my mic. There's E's.
Oh, I got rid of the E.
Okay.
Oh, I need an A. Where?
Oh God, where's an A?
Oh God. Oh no, I was trying to get rid of these
Oh my
O's.
God, there's so much
They're
destruction.
not doing a lot of damage.
Okay,
and I
there's
don't
A's.
care. I don't have anything to...
Your T is about to go away, so go ahead and yeah. Okay.
I got it.
There's there. Yeah. Okay, you got one.
And I need an H. Whatever. Look, it's doing no damage, so it...
Okay, there's the H. Before more. Okay.
I took a couple hits on that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Whatever.
Everything's fine.
In this
Yeah.
particular case's Monokuma file,
Exactly.
there's no specific cause of death.
Yeah, like how... Oh, shit. Then maybe he still was killed by the poison. He could have been killed by poison. I mean, he still could have done that. He still could have killed himself with the poison. Just to be super safe that he was dead. But... then the evidence of the poison would have been erased because of the water going off. So... but that also means, I guess, maybe a killer could have done that. Someone could have set that up to kill him with the poison. But he had it. Like...
Yeah. And it was locked in his room.
Yes.
Which wasn't accessible until, Monokuma opened it.
Correct. Okay. I'm just wondering if this is where the poison angle comes in.
Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Sorry, I'm reading it as if he's rereading it.
Yeah.
Like, furthermore, there's a laceration on his left hand and a knife impaled in his right hand.
I mean, it's true, these
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
It is not.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Oh, I wonder if the way he... So if he was... Okay, I'm gonna go back to the duct tape for a second here, actually. Because they did comment on this. Because if he was, like, yelling, he would have been, like...
Pushing it out?
Pushing it out, but he was pulling it in. Which makes me think that he was, like, probably being asphyxiated and was trying to breathe in. Because, like, I imagine that's what the poison would have done. That's my... And that was like his reaction, like, in the end. So,
Yeah, so it's a little bit hard to tell, because this is an artistic style thing, but they usually don't gray faces like that.
I was gonna say that too. He does have that, like, the complexion of his face and everything.
Yeah.
Because his nose isn't covered.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
correct.
only his mouth. So,
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
The fifth?
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
True. I love that Chiaki's looking at the meta as well.
Yep, she's like, the meta here is that he will never give us the information we need.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Yeah.
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you
Wow.
believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice.
Wow.
What a fascinating, like, wow, you really believe in him, but turned this sharply on its head.
Yeah, you really believed in how shitty he was. Yeah. Hey, let go. Let
Corey,
go.
you gotta let go.
Corey, let go. Let go. Sorry.
I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
Yeesh.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
No, don't do it yet.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
I agree.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Maybe none of them did it.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Aww. Splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along.
He wanted, did he want us all to come together under something that unified us, that was dramatic enough that would make us start putting our heads together and bring out our hope? I don't know. But through this the worst fucking death, there's still weirdness around it. I don't know.
No. Never mind. I'm probably overthinking.
Is this the
Intermission?
Intermission?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man. Indeed.
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start. But, well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. All right, you pass. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand in silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are the bestest of best friends.
Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Enough. Why do I have to be hated that much?
Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1 millimeter bit.
Ah, how sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know?
We aren't even friends in the first place.
Then, as your older brother, let me say this. You're not...
You're not even my brother.
It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys.
That sounds great.
That sounds like a good show.
What are you talking about, Monokuma?
I don't know.
Oh, shit, he's homophobic.
Yeah. I mean, you had to see it coming.
Well, there may be some demands for that.
Yeah.
I fell for it. I took the man bait. God damn it. I actually kind of like that their thing is falling apart there.
Oh yeah,
too,
no, it is
you
fun
know?
to see it crumbling.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that they're like, of course they weren't gonna vote. We hadn't done the intermission.
Oh.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Is it gonna fall through again? I feel like there's a lot more game that still needs to happen.
That's why I'm gonna fight too.
I really hope you like Voltron into the Mono Beast or something and turn into a big old monster.
I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Please do something.
That's basically it.
Thanks, Monami.
Working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
It's not a bad idea. Let's
Yeah.
just run through everything we know and everything we haven't talked about yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if that actually exists, but
Not
if it does,
not a wound, cause of death.
we need to find out. We need to find out what it is, no matter what.
Okay.
Let's see what we're working with.
All right. Monocule file, torture wound, duct tape, blood on the girder, oil, piece of blue paper.
It's the only one related
Monokuma special
to...
poison. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. We gotta get around to
Let us
that.
consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
No.
Was
No,
the cause
'cause it
of
didn't
death
reach it.
something that cannot be seen?
It's that one. Because look at all the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurry with that.
Again, the meta.
Yeah, every once in a while it is
Yeah.
convenient.
Yes.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
Yes.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison?
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Sorry, we forgot
I
to share.
remember.
Yeah.
When I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Also, there's only half of it left in the bottle. Yeah.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
For poisoning use
I
only.
see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's
Hard to
no
tell.
way we'd
Yeah.
notice them easily, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't strip him.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
And
His
the bottle
left hand was
at his
tied up
house.
and
That's
gripping the
true.
spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
A couple things though. He did have that there was a thing in his cabin that was like the lid off of a container. We didn't see any evidence of that container though. We only saw the lid. He also had the gas mask and gloves, but those were also at the cabin. I know that Sonia had said she thought there was other fire extinguishing equipment, like in the like
Factory,
in the break room. Yeah. But we took like some of the bottles that were there, and maybe those bottles one of those was filled with the poison, and when you throw it in, that's what caused like his death. Like, so the fire went up and like he got hit with poison like at the same time. I don't know. That's, again, very elaborate Rube Goldberg machine style death still. Mm-hmm. And then when he dies, he would have released the grip on the spear, and the spear would have impaled him like immediately, like after or around the time he's killed by the poison. Because it seems like he was able to hold on to it the whole time as he was like mutilating himself. So, and then what does he just lay down and let go? But we know that spear is not the explicit cause of death. So,
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
But I don't think this was.
The warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Yeah, so if it was thrown in there.
Then it's impossible.
Oh, shit.
Both his hands were full just before he died.
Did we all kill him? If all of those bottles had poison in them and we all threw them, does that mean we are all we all killed him? Did we all have? Oh God! It was just okay. It was Sonia, Hinata, and was it?
No, it was all of them.
We all grabbed him. We all threw. Oh, okay. I see the trick here. All right. it's that thinking trick. Trap. The thinking trap.
Oh no, it's the thinking trap.
No! Yeah. Oh shit. Then what is that? Whoa! What does that mean for us or anything or anyone? Does that mean the game's over? We're all dead? We're all dead then. We're all the Blackened.
I mean, Monokuma said this is the final trial, and he seemed very certain of that.
Oh, that's true. If it's the final trial, oh right. If it's the final trial, it means that's it. Everyone's dead, because we all threw them. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry, we're gonna take another 45 minutes to get there in game, because I got there really fast.
Oh my gosh, that was a fun journey we just went on. Yeah. I feel like I was tripping down a slope.
Whoa. Hit some bramble bushes on the way down. God.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Than's, Akane.
Bringing us back in.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
Wow.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Wow. Sorry, I'm not even commenting what Chiaki's saying. I'm just thinking about this theory still.
You landed in a real mire there.
Yeah. I'm a little fucked up
You
right
bounced
now.
down a hill and landed in a swamp. That's, you know,
I don't think I'm going to be pulling myself out of that one.
Yeah.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label?
Do we figure out, hold on a sec real quick. Sorry. I just want to go to the poison real fast. Just to confirm. Okay. The liquid is very dangerous when vaporized in a gas. How would you have figured out how to vaporize it?
Because it's very susceptible to hydraulics.
Oh, that's what he would have done. Right. So that's probably why he had the gas mask and the gloves on, because he was probably in his cabin preparing them. and and obviously didn't want to poison himself then. So he was, he was turning it into a gaseous state while he was in there and bottling them, and then stuck those back in the break room, maybe? That's my guess right now. Sorry, I know you can't play along. You already know too much.
You get to see a lot of shoulder bobbing.
Don't make eye contact with me.
I'm just bobbing shoulders. I'm just like, sounds interesting.
Yep. Okay.
Sounds like a theory. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Logic dive.
Is that what we're doing?
Gotta be, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If he's got to think deeply.
Yeah.
Let us dive. And hopefully
I would have looked very foolish if it was a Hangman's Gambit, but I couldn't imagine what they could make us type other than hydrolysis.
Hydrolysis. They are gonna have to say they know what hydrolysis is.
Yes.
At some point. Let's not hit these. Ooh,
all right.
That one was a little close.
Ooh.
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 Hello.
Bridges. Sort of. Hope this one goes somewhere. Oh, good. Oh, wait. Was there a jump there?
No, I think you just...
Did I just careen off the edge?
Yeah, I think there was a tight corner and you hit the corner.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Question 1. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito?
It was gas.
It was gas.
It had to have been. Yeah. Yes? Please?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Okay. I need to get over here.
All right.
Oh.
That's already a pretty big...
That's a big leap that you have to
Yeah.
take right now if you haven't figured this out yet.
Yep. Now there's 2 more things. Let's go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Woo.
Wow.
Woo. 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 In the middle.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you go fast through the middle. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know how I would...
I think you just gotta lean in on that one.
I gotta predict it. No. Shit.
You can also slow down.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, you can't jump that, so I have discovered. Okay. No. Uh-oh, I'm whittling away our life here.
No.
Stop it! Nagito, no, not Nagito.
Oh, Nagito! No!
No!
Okay, please don't overshoot. Please don't overshoot. Okay. All right. Okay.
Slow and steady
All right.
wins the
Yep.
race, I guess.
Yep. It's great. It's good gameplay. There we go.
Okay, next question. Wow.
How did the poison enter Nagito's body?
Through his nose, because his mouth was covered.
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
He inhaled.
This is really a dive in logic
Yes.
that the player has to make here. But considering I already, I guess, made it,
Yeah.
then I guess
It's
it makes
assuming
sense.
you're there.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, am I here? I'm here. Oh, I did it. There's only 2 questions.
It's all coming together.
With a little hop-de-doo there at the end.
It was just it was a complicated course, but 2 questions only.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care.
Yes.
Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Yes.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
I was misunderstanding what hydrolysis is.
It breaks
sorry
down
if anyone
water.
called me out in the past episodes. I'm so sorry. I'm coming to this realization right now. It breaks down in water, so it turns into a gaseous state when in water. And the reason why Monokuma was like, don't go in there, like for a little bit, was because we were waiting for the poison gas to go away because it was still in there. So he was like, why don't we just wait and then I'll turn the lights on for you. And that's why he didn't want us to go in and all drop dead immediately.
Yeah, he was like, there's noxious vapors from the fire in here.
Yeah, oh great. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he said that, he said it was from the fire, which technically, I guess, isn't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. This case is so tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it all just slots in together so well. It's like a perfect puzzle. Ah.
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain this mystery too.
Wait, what? Why we didn't bring it? The smoke? Because Monokuma's like, don't go in there because of the smoke?
It's the sprinklers.
Or is it the sprinklers? Oh, because it's heavier. Oh, yeah, okay.
I see.
Yeah. Because it's heavier.
No, 'cause it breaks
Sprinklers
down
in the warehouse.
water.
Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
But I thought, I don't know.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, then how did he get it? I guess he, okay. Oh, sorry, backing up. I'm wrong again. Oops, I was right the first time about hydrolysis. Hydrolysis gets rid of it in the water. Like, sorry, the water gets rid of the poison. It breaks down in the water. So Monokuma was still just like doing that just to make sure that we don't go in and that the poison was all gone.
Well,
I'm guessing, maybe?
let's keep going.
Okay.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
I guess it would be.
Oh yeah, in a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis.
Breaks down in minutes, so I guess we're waiting for it to break down.
So it is possible for you to poison somebody to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Okay.
The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
Exactly.
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
It was like, what's going on here is that effectively it seems like it was triple confirmed.
Yes.
That this wouldn't kill them.
Yes.
It was designed very specifically to where it would hit Nagito and it wouldn't kill anybody else.
Yep, it would hit Nagito, the fire would go off, break down the poison,
and even if it didn't immediately, it breaks down in minutes, and even if it didn't break down in minutes, it still is denser than air. It's
really low.
a triple combo.
Yes, yeah. It's super backed up in that way.
Yep.
And it's interesting that Monokuma was also like holding us back for a bit, too. Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe it's not that weird because Monokuma wants to see this through to the end and wants to see us all go down.
Yeah, if we all accidentally dove to the floor to help Nagito
and all inhaled gas,
exactly,
and died,
it wouldn't have been great.
Yeah, that's not fun for him.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
I mean, that is the question still,
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Oh yeah, now we need to get to the conclusion that we were the ones that poisoned him by throwing the poison. Yeah.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death.
Punch him on mic, sorry.
All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
No, don't do it yet!
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Admittedly, every other case was solved without a motive.
That's true. Yeah, why does it matter now?
Did he commit suicide just so that he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. I think what's going on here is Hajime's like, wait, did everyone else not, like... Is everyone else underestimating this guy? Like, did everyone else not understand him as well as I did? And the answer is no. You were his best friend. Sorry, Hajime.
The thing is, you do know him best.
Yeah. He loved you very much, and that's putting you in an awkward position here.
Yep.
Yeah. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No. That can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
I mean, all of you.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
I mean, it's also possible, yeah, that there was just a separate accomplice.
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
I mean, does that mean that all of us, does the definition of accomplice apply to all of us if we were the ones that threw the poison? I mean, potentially?
In the eventuality that what you described earlier is the truth, obviously it brings up some pretty complicated questions about how this game works.
Yes.
So I think it's kind of like, we just need to first see whether that's true.
That's fair, that's fair. Okay, I'll stop jumping ahead too much.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container. The meat on the bone.
That's funny.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Meat on bone the?
Meat on bone the?
Yeah. If
Bone on
Nagito
the
brought
meat?
it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
And those containers were plastic.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
Guys.
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much?
Also, again, how would they do that? It was a locked room.
If somebody tucked
someone-
it away when they walked in. It's been done before.
Oh, yeah, I guess swiped it.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
This is the
Well-
problem, is all of them really don't want to doubt each other and don't and
Yeah.
unfortunately it's making them kind of
It's like they have to doubt each other to get to the ultimate truth.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if none of them did it, they have to doubt each other and they really don't want to.
Yeah, so they're just
Yeah.
not playing.
Yeah. They've just been like blinded by the idea of we're going to get out of here. Like and don't even want to think about it anymore.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else.
Yeah, it's like what we just said, yeah.
I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
Yeah. Let them figure it out.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
I guess that's her fighting back, is her pushing back to be like, let them do it?
yeah,
Yeah.
that does seem to be what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
It's like, stop interfering.
Yeah. And saying something to prove that he's interfering.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we kind of would just...
It snaps them out a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Hey!
Yep.
There it is.
What is this feeling just now?
There it is. She's transferred her gut feeling to
Yep.
you.
Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer.
Yes!
The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was Hangman's Gambit.
I gotta spell it out again, huh?
Yeah.
Is it just fire grenade?
Fire grenade.
Yeah. Hey, look, an F. Generous.
You said that so flatly. Generous.
Look at all this other shit. That
Yeah,
I
why
don't
all these
need right now.
G's?
No, shit, I didn't mean to do that.
There's an eye. There's another eye. It's gonna hit the... Ah! Okay. Woo!
I lost my R. Fuck. Shit.
Just don't lose this other
Shit.
R. There.
That's fine.
And an E. Yes!
Okay.
Fantastic.
That's gonna hit.
You're gonna need those R's in just a sec, so I might as well, yeah.
Oh, come on.
You might also want to keep an A.
Not
If
that
it
one,
doesn't,
though.
yeah, okay.
Sorry.
That's fair.
I need a G!
There.
Oh.
Oh god, that's a big
I got
R.
a super... Come on.
Wait,
Oh,
get
what?
the
It
R!
didn't, I didn't...
Oh no,
I
it
lost
must
it
have hit.
all. Yeah,
no.
I lost it all.
We lost it all!
Oh, no.
Jeez.
I need an R.
R's. R's.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I need an E. I need an E, I need an E, I need an E.
E! E! No. E's! In.
I need an A. I need an A. Big D.
Okay, A's.
A's. Get me over there. Oh,
Big
shit!
D.
I got rid of the D.
No.
I need an E again.
There. You've done it.
Okay.
You've done so well.
I did better that time.
Yeah! Look, you left with a full heart
Yeah!
bar. I'm not sure how that worked, but...
I think I have an ability that helps me heal up. While I'm
Okay.
doing this.
I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I got it.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, man. Now, they're going to make the next leap and go, oh, shit.
Huh?
What does that mean for everybody
the fire
else?
Grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Unless it's just in one of them. Oh, no! That's even worse! Oh, no! Oh, no! Then we can never figure out who did it. We can't figure out who did it. Oh, no. That is actually worse. Oh, shit.
He used one of
Because
the
if they
fire
all
grenade
did
canisters?
it becomes a very interesting debate about if they're all the blackened and they all got away with it.
Yeah. But if you put it in one of them, we all picked them up, it was just Russian roulette.
It was down to luck.
It was just Russian roulette. Yeah. And there was no way that his luck was going to beat that. Like, there's no way his luck was going to beat that, right? Unless he's alive right now, laying there in... I don't know how. He got poisoned. There's no cause of death. Maybe he's alive. Oh my god. There's so... No, we got a body discovery announcement.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically he is a body, but it didn't say cause of death. What's happening? We gotta keep going.
The container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
if he is dead and one of us killed him, yeah, you're right. It is down to luck. Actually, that does mean his luck wins out in the end, right? Because he was trying to get killed, so they all ended up throwing them, which meant that he got...
It's like, good luck for Nagito doesn't necessarily mean good outcomes for Nagito.
True!
Yeah.
True. Yes.
Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
Yep.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
She did say that. Yep.
But we have the
have
little
the
blue,
one
we have one
that was
showing
torn
that
off.
it was
Yes.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
Yes.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Yep.
Sonia's words contain the clue that the contents of the fire grenade were swapped with the poison.
Piece of blue paper.
There it is.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I can prove it with this.
Yep.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash.
Oh, and Sonia can corroborate it because she saw
The
them.
seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
This case is so rad.
This case is so good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison, after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
No, Kazuichi.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Come on, everybody.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality,
Yeah, I was about
the
to
truth
say
is
that's
horrifying.
that's the sound of somebody who's figured it out.
Yeah, she got it.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
Exactly.
When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Could the same moment be?
We all threw the grenades.
I see.
You kept touching on
Are
this,
you
which is
saying
the timeline.
It was when we all threw the fire grenades?
And his cause of death was very explicit. Nagito died when we walked in.
He
That was clear from moment one. Yeah.
At noon, he died. And we were all together then. Which, yeah, that means one of the killer was with us, but they don't know they were the killer. Yeah. Fuck. That's so good and horrible. Like,
That is
God.
somebody who understands the game.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
That is somebody who gets it.
Like, who gets it so much that he was like, I'm done with this
Yep,
shit.
I'm just gonna break it.
Yeah, like, wow.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
Yep.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
Murdered.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
He staged it to look like he killed himself, and then waited for one of us to kill him.
In what they would all perceive as the most Nagito way.
Yep.
Assuming they wouldn't be able to look past it.
It is still the most Nagito way.
It is, but it also was operating under the assumption that they would see it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
In my mind, the most Nagito way is not torturing himself. The most Nagito way is doing all the other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything else that he's done around this case is the Nagito way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So true. Wow.
What the heck? But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
This is why we're doing this class trial, to figure these things out.
Then who killed Nagito?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
We don't.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was...
One of us. Yeah.
Crap!
Wait, no? What?
I guess
what does it mean
I
here?
think it means Nagito.
Nagito prepared it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that didn't. Yes.
I see.
But then one of us threw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
That was a trick question.
Yeah.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
The person who set the warehouse fire was also Nagito. Or I guess it was one of us.
I don't know
This
what.
is a
yeah.
trick now.
This is a trick now. Just whatever one.
I see.
Okay.
It was also. I mean,
Yeah,
he staged the whole thing.
Yeah, I
That
think.
was also Nagito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The real reason Nagito set the warehouse fire was to make someone throw
To
the
make
poison.
someone throw the poison. Yep.
I see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
So that he would get killed.
It was a trap.
Yep.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
Mm-hmm.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't even know that they did it.
Mm-hmm.
And for that reason,
The whole game, from moment one, he said, "I will help you commit a murder."
He sure did. He sure did. And
boy, did he keep his promise.
he really did that, huh?
Yep.
He really did.
he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poisoned grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
Mm-hmm.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Then he dropped the...
Ho-
That's...
hold-
he was
hold
holding on
on.
to it the whole time.
If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
That's also a good point, honestly.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's true. If
Meaning
you're going
that it would
by...
be the Blackened. It would still be the Blackened's fault.
Yeah.
That's right!
Yep.
Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Thanks for the confirmation, Monokuma.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Yep.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
He did. He really did.
Yep.
Every
tested
single
it.
one
Yep.
was applied.
He's been studying.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
He did. He used every trial to create a paradox. Yeah, that you can't get around. God,
But how do you
Nagito!
get out of it?
What'd you say?
But how do you get out of it? What happens next?
I don't know. I don't know what we do now. Like the game is in a recursive loop now. Like, I mean, ultimately, we have no matter what we vote. I mean, do we rely on luck? Do we just pick somebody? Like, do I just pick somebody, and then that's just who we kill, and then we find out if that was right or not? Because that's also the Nagito way. That's like pushing your ultimate luck,
Yeah,
forward.
but we don't have ultimate luck.
That's true.
Only
we do
he
not. Yeah. So if Nagito were here, he could pick the person who it was. Oh shit! I don't know. I don't know what happens other than we break the game. We go out. We we disconnect from the Matrix and we go outside of the system here. And I'm not even talking about that in a simulation sense. I mean in the sense of what Monokuma has constructed for us here, and the rules as written saying that if we continue to play out this trial, we're all going to die because we don't know who the Blackened is. And then again, unless we vote on somebody unanimously and we just decide, let's pick that person and
But
leave it to
ultimately,
chance.
there's a correct answer.
Is there?
Yeah, somebody threw the grenade.
I mean,
We can't solve it, but that doesn't mean an answer doesn't exist.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that I guess that's kind of what I'm saying is that we just pick somebody because someone did do it and we could get lucky. We could figure it out. I mean, I guess we could go look at those. No, we can't. No, never mind. I guess that's what we got to do. Do we all pick somebody?
We can find out next time.
No. You're right. We should find out next time. This episode's been a little long, but this case is just so compelling.
It's really good.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Holy shit.
Look, this one is one of the greatest.
I'm having a lot of fun. It's just a good mystery, top to bottom, and it plays with every piece of information you should have gathered already throughout the entire game.
Completely.
Which is so cool.
It's not only a great mystery, but it is a mystery that could only exist in this universe. And
Yes.
that's hard. Not only creating a great mystery, but also one that is specific.
Very true.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to find out more next time.
See you then, folks.
Bye.